AskReddit asks, what is something that makes you say, man, I fing hate people?
Working in customer service.
That is what killed my faith in humanity. Everyone wants it free and now, or I'll get you fired. You stick to the rules and customer complains to higher-ups and they give them what they want anyways. You try to work with the customers and high-ups get on your case for not doing it right. Absolutely. If you have never worked in customer service before, I can assure you it's worse than you think. There definitely are a lot of harder jobs out there, but I swear I lose my sanity working customer service.
People who litter, especially when there is a bin literally a meter away.
I work at a university. This was the first week back to school and I've seen so much litter everywhere. Earlier this week I watched a girl drop a stack of napkins on the ground. Look at 'em on the ground. Look around to see if anyone was watching. Kicked 'em under a car. And then walked away. It's not like it was windy or anything. They were right by her feet.
Kobe, oh shit, I missed the bin. Might as well leave it there for someone else to pick up.
My dog ran away 5 days ago and I've been posting on every website trying to find him. Someone posted him as found yesterday and someone else claimed him. Had to contact the police to help me finally get him back after 5 hours of headache because the person that found him blocked me and they were only trying to cooperate after the Facebook group that originally thought he was returned to his rightful owner put him on blast for stealing my dog. People fucking suck, man. At it. Forgot how to Reddit. Here's a picture of my little guy, Sly Cooper. https imager.com/gallery/ombusai closing parenthesis. Also thank you so much for gold, making my day a little better. Single quote closing parenthesis dot.
Fuck that guy.
Managers firing competent workers to secure their own position.
The other one that annoys me is when the ladder gets gummed up with these sorts of people at multiple levels. Oh, to move up you need to funnel through this position. But Steve is in that position. And he eliminates most of the people he can who threaten him. And the people above Steve don't want to have to fire Steve or move him somewhere else because he isn't competent enough to move up. But isn't incompetent enough to easily fire. And then they complain why they have no motivated people trying to move up.
Plastic litter on nature trails is really fucked up to me. Like, how does one enjoy a nature trail and at the same time think it's okay if we all toss Gatorade bottles there?
Here in Oregon there is a 10-cent deposit so they don't lay around for long anymore. Not that that forgives the lazy fuck who just tosses shit, but at least it helps that some people pick cans and bottles every day.
Workplace politics. Period. Guess this common evil that makes working life a continuous living medium-grade hell for every one of us struck a chord. This is my shortest comment that got the most upvotes. And lot of metal thrown at it. For the first time. Thanks a lot to all you kind anonymous Redditors for the platinum, gold and silver. Got me a peep into platinum and lounge as well. Also ripped my inbox. Trying to reply individually to each comment. Especially the ones I feel the most for, the people who had to give up their position for being victims of office cloak and dagger politics. But with so many replies pouring in, may not be able to keep up, though I am reading every one of them.
High school drama never ends. It just puts on business casual and starts drinking coffee. When a coworker decides to correct me by sending a passive-aggressive email and copying the boss and the whole group instead of just saying something to me privately and in person.
My boss used to send out cryptic emails to the entire company about behaviors instead of speaking privately to the person. Things like reprimands for gossiping or reminders to have a positive attitude. After working as a critical care nurse for years now, you'd think it would be the countless IV drug abusers or alcoholics that I treat in the MICU. But it's not my patients that make me think that. It's their families. I get that most of the time. People are nervous for their loved ones, they don't want to lose their parent. But I see this situation happen over and over, when it's time. People can't just let go. So 95-year-old Nana comes in and has trouble breathing. We ask her if she would want to be intubated if necessary and says no. She doesn't want that or CPR. But there isn't a form and her daughter is healthcare proxy. Too bad the family doesn't respect that. So we tube her, but her blood pressure can't handle the sedation. So we need to start presses. Then she develops a pneumonia. So we've got to pump her with antibiotics. But oops, too bad she's already gone septic. Start some more presses. Who care if she loses a few fingers and toes in the process? We've got a BP right. Question mark. Get some bedside dialysis going too. Might as well. Until ultimately, we tell the family it's getting to be futile and we should really just make her comfortable for her own sake. But no, they don't agree. Fuck your years of schooling and experience. So nanocodes. I do chest compressions and break all of her ribs in the process. We shock her and slam her with drugs and fluids for a half hour until eventually there's literally nothing more to do. I'm sorry, I know this was such a long rant. I just got off an overnight. But it's happened so often, and every single time I just think of the agony we put this person through in their last days on earth, all because a family couldn't respect their loved one's wishes. Please, when it's time, just let me pump him with morphine and Ativan and let him go in peace and comfort.
High school drama never ends. It just puts on business casual and starts drinking coffee.
I'm never sure if I work at a place where the drama is at a minimum. Or if I'm just not in the know. Probably the latter, which I'm fine with.
I feel that HS drama stopped in university for me. It was like we were all playing at what we thought adults were like. Then when I started my office job, I realized that no. It never ends. I think it comes from a place of boredom. Gossip and drama break up the monotony that is a desk job.
Bowling for soup was right. Might seem trivial, but it fucking drives me nuts when people get off an escalator and just stop and decide where they want to go next. It's like, I can't stop this thing, you need to keep moving. Also people who stand in doorways. Edit. Wow, I am so glad others feel the same. Also thank you, kind stranger, for my first gold.
This happened to me at the airport a few weeks ago. Guy gets to the top of the escalator with his huge piece of luggage. Stops instantly, and pulls out his phone to look at something. Meanwhile, myself and about 6 other people with their own luggage are right behind him. Of course, he still had the audacity to get upset when I pushed past him and let him know he needs to move. I don't get it.
I am going to start running over these people.
People being assholes to servers, hosts at a restaurant.
I was a server, and I was told that suicide is the only way out. Looked at me like they wanted me to off myself right there with a dinner fork. For their amusement. What rotten people I had to deal with. Thankfully they were just a minuscule fraction compared to people that were genuinely pleasant to serve. And I don't wait tables anymore. My mom used to tell me, don't mess with the person who cooks your food. When I was being mischievous or difficult as a kid. I think of it all the time in regards to coffee shop, restaurant courtesy now.
Why aren't they called morgies?
Do I upvote or downvote this?
Angry upvote.
They are from now on. Angry upvote.
People edit. AYYYYY, thanks for the awards, guys. 3.
What a bunch of bastards.
They're the worst.
Anytime I hear about rape gangs, child prostitution rings or morgue parties, a lot of people are just screwed in the head.
What are morgue parties?
Human trafficking and sex trafficking scare the absolute shit out of me. Not because it would likely happen to me. I am a dude in my late 20s. But because there are monsters among us who literally trap people and sell them as slaves, and there are people who would buy those slaves. Not sure which one is worse.
People like Epstein were so brazenly breaking the law.
The worst part of this is that Epstein was the ringleader. But there are currently dozens, if not hundreds, of pedophiles that were employing his services who will likely never see any kind of repercussions for their actions. Even when he was alive, they were already setting him up to be the fall guy.
Lately there have been quite a few instances of someone or potentially multiple people putting poisoned meat out near dog parks. There is absolutely no valid reason to do that, and I hope they catch the asswipes.
Where I live, a third world country. Fairly recently someone donated bags of high-quality dog food, pedigree and such to a dog shelter. Turns out all the food was poisoned somehow and all the dogs in that shelter died and all their food went to waste as well because they mixed the new food with the older bags, so basically they ended up losing all the dogs and all their food.
My colleague's dog died because of this. She was devastated. They call themselves dog hunters for some reasons.
Plastic litter on nature trails is really fucked up to me. Why the hell do dog owners take the time to pick up their dog shit? Put it in a bag and then leave the plastic bag full of shit along the trail for everyone else to enjoy for all eternity? I'd rather the dog shit. At least it goes away eventually. What the hell is wrong with people?
People who say, oh, it's the job to clean up after me, or I'm making sure that they're still employed, as an excuse for not cleaning up after themselves in public. Like, no, you don't leave a soda spilled everywhere and then not even attempt to clean it up. You don't leave rolls and rolls of toilet paper all over the floor in the bathroom. You don't leave bags of popcorn and drinks and popcorn all over a theater floor and seats. Take responsibility. Clean up your mess. People that find the utmost joy in saying nasty shit behind others' back. Either that or people that plot on other people's demise. You know, like sit there and watch them make a mistake only to use it against them for their own personal gain when they could have just helped them in the first place.
People who mistreat animals. I just can't fathom the mindset that enables someone to hurt truly innocent creatures.
I agree. Animals deserve respect and protection. All animals, not just the ones we like.
Or get pets. Can't take care of them. And proceed to abuse and or neglect them. Don't get animals if you can't or won't take care of them.
I agree except for wasps. Fuck wasps.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel, and above all, have an excellent day, you incredible people.